What is up, my CrankGame crew? It's Ethan from CrankGameplays, and today we're playing a game called Moral Machine. So Moral Machine is a game where you're in a self-driving car, and there's two choices. So in this one, you can either go forward and hit the woman crossing the street, or you can run into the barrier and hit the barrier, and then you die. So you have to decide who lives and who dies, and there's 13 different choices, so 13 different deaths. Oh boy, are you excited? I'm not, because what if I have to kill a dog? I don't want, if a dog crosses the road, I'm done. No, I've got to save that dog at all costs. But this one isn't about a dog, this one's about a woman, and there's a description on these. So in this case, the self-driving car with a sudden brake failure will continue ahead and drive through a pedestrian crossing ahead. This will result in dead one female athlete. Note that the affected pedestrians are flouting the law by crossing on the red signal. Okay, so they're rule breakers. They should not have gone. I had the green light, they had the red light, but they decided that they could cross anyway. The self-driving car will swerve and crash into a concrete barrier. This will result in one dead woman, who is the woman driving the car. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna say that the woman crossing the street dies because it said not to walk. She had a warning. Don't walk, don't do that thing. And she was like, it's probably fine. So it's her fault. She shouldn't have walked. What should the self-driving car do? So I can go forward, and kill 5 people. So 2 grown men, a grown woman, a child, and a baby. Or I can do the barrier. Okay, and so there's 5 deaths here, 2 deaths here. So let's see what this is, though. Dead is 1 boy, 1 female athlete, 1 baby, 1 male doctor, 1 male executive, or a boy and 1 female athlete. I'm gonna go with this one because it will result in less casualties. Even though, you know, this game is horrible because it's like someone has to die and you have to choose who dies. I don't want anybody to die, but it must be done. And in this case, it's gonna be the boy and the female athlete. I'm sorry, it's how it goes. Okay, so there's 2 dudes in this car. So there's an elderly man and a male executive in the car, and there's an elderly woman and a female executive. Oh shit! So this one's tough because it's basically the exact same thing, just swap the genders. Oh no! I don't know how to choose this. It doesn't say whether these people are good or bad, or whether these people are good or bad. Oh, maybe all of these people are assholes. I don't know. How do I choose this? Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, and whatever the mouse lands on, that's the one. It didn't land on anything. Whatever the mouse lands on, that's the one. It still didn't land on anything. Whatever the mouse lands on, that's the one. Oh, the car is going to continue going forward. It's not gonna swerve, and it's gonna kill the 2 female people crossing the street. Oh, that's sad. Oh no, you already know what I'm gonna do. I said in the beginning, if there's dogs crossing the street, I will save them at all costs, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm sorry. All of the animals are surviving, and all of the people are dying. Let's see what these people are, though. There's 1 homeless person, 1 woman, and 2 female athletes. In this one, there's 3 cats and 1 dog. This one says, note that the affected pedestrians are flouting the law by crossing on a red signal. They're dogs and cats. They don't know how to read the signals. The humans must die. Those dogs and cats are safe for another day. Okay, shit. So this one is difficult because this guy over here, there's a doggy crossing the street. I don't want to kill a dog. Killing a dog is not an option. But this one, there's a little boy crossing the street. Oh, it's sad. I gotta save the dog. I gotta save the dog because this one has more casualties also, because there's 3 people and 1 dog, and this one there's only 3 people, so that's the one. I'm sorry. Okay, so this one is 3 elderly people, or 1 girl, 1 man, and 1 boy. This is gonna make me seem like an asshole, but it's the choice that I'm making. So the choice that I'm making is the 3 elderly people are going to die, because my theory is the 3 people in the car, it's 2 young children and a man, and the 3 people crossing the street are 3 elderly people. And so, time's ticking for them anyway. I don't know, I feel terrible. I'm sorry, you're going away. Oh no, I feel bad. Okay, what should the self-driving car do? We've got what in here? One woman and one elderly man, and the other one is one woman, one elderly man, a male athlete, a female doctor, and one man. I wish that it had like more information on each person, so it said if whether they were like a good person or a bad person or anything. I mean, I guess that we could assume that all these people are good people because it's not specifying that they're bad people, but also at the same time, it's not specifying that they're good people either, so maybe, I'm gonna have the car swerve into the barrier, which is the first time that I've had that happen, but it's because this one will have more casualties, 5 versus 2, so I'm sorry, the 2 people in the car, you're going smashy poos. Oh, this one's interesting. So this one is one man or one criminal. Oh boy, I'm gonna have the criminal. I mean, just because he's a criminal doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad guy, right? I mean, it kinda does. That's kinda what a criminal is a bad person, right? No, that's a generalization. I'm gonna say that the criminal dies in this one because he stole things or maybe he murdered someone, I don't know. The other dude was just having a dandy old day, being a good dude crossing the street. He doesn't deserve to die. Well, the criminal doesn't deserve to die either, but more so than the other dude, I guess. I feel awful. What should the self-driving car do? Oh, shit. So this one is 2 elderly women, 2 female executives, 1 large woman, 2 elderly men, 2 male executives, or 1 large man. So, because the last time that I had this, I did the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and all of the females died, this time, I'm gonna do it so all the males die, just so it's fair, 50-50, because I am not biased. What's this one? Oh, is this like skinny people versus large people? Oh, it is! This is 2 large men and 1 man, or 2 men and 1 male athlete. Ooh. So this one, they're crossing on a green. This one, they're crossing on a red. Oh, shit on my tits! I'm gonna choose this one! Just because they're crossing on the red. These dudes had the go-ahead, but these 2 guys didn't and they decided to go anyway. You break the rules, you die! I'm sorry! I don't make up the rules. What should the self-driving car do? Okay, so this one, there is 1 woman, 2 elderly men, or 2 elderly women. And this one, there's 2 girls, 1 man, 1 boy, and 1 woman. I'm gonna go with this one again. 1, because they're older people than the other group. But 2, they're also crossing on the red signal. Red equals dead, I'm telling you guys. Don't cross on the red signals. Haven't you learned anything? Shit, this is gonna make me look like a piece of ass. So this one is 1 criminal and 1 homeless person dies. Or 1 pregnant woman and 1 woman. No! I've gotta have it so the criminal and the homeless person dies. Just cause it's the criminal and this one is a pregnant woman. I can't have it, there's a baby in there. It deserves a chance at life. I mean, everybody deserves a chance at life, but this dude already got a chance at life and he chose to be a bad guy. Okay, you're dying. Oh, just immediately. Yep, not even gonna look at that at all. Most safe character, dog. That's fucking right it is. Most killed character was the homeless dude? No, I didn't mean for that to happen at all. Okay, saving more lives matter, yes. Protecting passengers does not matter as much, I guess. Upholding the law matters a lot. Avoiding intervention. So that means that like I swerved out of the way. So I swerved out of the way more times than not. Gender preference. Does this mean that I killed more females or I killed more males? I think I killed more males. Species preference. I'm up here. I'm in the green. Or no, I'm the blue up here. I preferred the pets. That's right, I did. Age preference, younger people. Fitness preference, more fit people. It wasn't about the fit people or the larger people though. That wasn't even a question. It was just like, who is crossing the street at the same time? How can I maximize the amount of lives saved? Social value preference. Higher. Shit, well that makes me look like a piece of trash. That was super interesting. It makes you think a lot about these kind of scenarios and just like who deserves to live, who deserves to die. I think that everybody deserves to die, but if you had to pick in these scenarios, ooh, it's a tough one sometimes. As always, if you want to check out this game for yourself, link is in the description below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.
Oh no, my asshole's bleeding.